northern Maine and enjoying the temperatures, and I kept seeing this along the roadside. It's our friend Sumac, not poison sumac, and we talked a little bit about this in our podcast, Herbalism Unplugged, Part 1. This is probably smooth sumac. There's also staghorn sumac and winged sumac. But the important thing to note is along the roadsides especially, you'll see these brilliant red cones just like beckoning to you. And I was introduced to this on a plant walk in the mountains of North Carolina, and not knowing anything about plants, but they said that you could make a Sumac Aid, kind of like a lemonade from it. And then I've been asking this plant if I could have some of its little berry type things. And these are fuzzy, and if you are going to collect them, of course, be aware of your surroundings and also of your friend here. You don't want to over collect from it, but if you just kind of put it in your mouth, you can immediately taste the citrus flavor. And it's up to you, spit it out, but you can collect these, put them in water, and maybe put it in the sun, see how that works, or just a cold infusion. And Gumby also had some information about the sumac plant that is medicinal.
Well, my favorite use for the sumac, and we might do another video when I can show this later in the year, is when the leaves turn red. They turn this really nice crimson, like brilliant red. They're already starting to dry, so I'll pick them and I'll finish drying them, usually in a paper bag on the dashboard of my car, crush them up as close to powder as I can get them, and that's my favorite smoke mix. If I have a cold and I need a vasodilator or a expectorant, helps my lungs open up, helps me cough up anything I need to cough up, and also it tastes kind of fruity, it tastes good. And I've even had it soothe a sore throat, which defies logic even for me, but I've seen it happen. So that's what I have to say about sumac.
Yeah.
Did you talk about poison sumac?
I didn't. Oh, I said this wasn't poison sumac. A lot of people hear the word sumac and they're just like, oh no, that's poisonous.
Yeah, so poison sumac has white berries. I've yet to run into poison sumac. I think it's a pretty rare plant, but make sure it has the red berries. There are staghorn sumac, smooth sumac, winged sumac. These are all good, useful plants that have red berries. There may be more that I'm not familiar with, but the white berries, if you see that, that is poison sumac. Stay away from it. I think that's all I have to say.
Yeah.
Teresa?
Yeah, I love it. I think it's a great splash of color on our landscape, and especially in the tree line. If you can just kind of pan for our last shot. Thank you, Sumac.